So I was a blue-collar worker once upon a time, and there's this old-timer that, kind of convinced me that maybe I should do something else with my life, and it took me a long time to, get them on paper. So this one's called Singing the Blue-Collar Blues, but I got no rhythm. They say old Tony wasn't born, he was manufactured. Over in Department 29, they found the blueprints for him in HR and used all of the leftover body parts stolen from people by the presses and shears and stitchers over the last several decades. Arm goes here, leg goes there, and poof, we have old Tony. A little bit of lightning and he's up and running. Walking into the plant, I hear the boom, boom, clank, shing of the various machines, presses, cutting, shearing, whatever parts need to be put out that day. It's a massive factory, shy of 17 football fields, and this overture resembles something between a symphony and a lullaby. The conductor, a toddler, with a drum set of pots and pans and old ice cream buckets, making more than just noise. I get to my station, and there sits old Tony. He's been with the company longer than anyone, and he's dignified as far as dignified can go in a hand-to-mouth world. I can't picture Tony outside of this place. Can't picture him with his wife and his kids and his grandkids at Christmas, watching the little ones open presents. That would maybe require him to smile. Oh, Tony doesn't smile. Maybe it's in the way he walks. When I watch him leave for break or at the end of the day, it's a tall frame, slightly hunched, from a lifetime of singing the blue-collar blues with a rhythmic shuffle to his step, too old and tired to lift his feet from the ground anymore. Shift's about to start as usual, and old Tony says to me, "Morning, young man." And I says, "What's happening, Tony?" He says, "Just another fucking day in this fucking place." I says, "Always the optimist, Tony." And he gives me the closest thing I've ever seen him give anyone as far as a smile. Break time rolls around, and old Tony says, "Young man." I says, "Yeah, Tony." He says, "You gotta get the fuck out of here." I says, "Oh yeah, Tony, why's that?" He says, "I've been here 40 fucking years." Boom, boom goes the press. "I've been laid off 5 fucking times." Slink sheen screams the shear. "I'm fucking tired." The 1080 break is ready for more. There was something different today. A desperation in those old defeated eyes under the bushy furrowed white eyebrows. And I saw a young Tony running around with his girl, sneaking out at night to take her to the drive-in, promising the moon with every intention of delivering. But life had other plans, and old Tony says, "And my life ain't worth a fucking shit because I ain't done a fucking thing with it." And as old Tony turned to get back to work, the entire plant resonated silence. The symphony dulled out, and all that was left was the tired, faded, and weak final words of a broken old man.